It's so hard to be a Black girl, a Black woman, and just be who you are. And so I think that that's what Black Girl Magic is. I think being and raising being and raising Black girls to be themselves and to dare to be themselves no matter what anybody says to them or about them. Because there's always going to be somebody, especially other Black girls, unfortunately, that tell them that there's something wrong with them or there's something they can't be or something they can't do. I don't know. I guess it's the biggest thing that's going on in my life, the fact that I did get engaged and I never thought I would. Like, I kind of lost hope after a while. Fun fact. I've never had positive relationships, healthy relationships with men in that way. I need somebody that I can not have to be strong for all the time, because in my entire life, I have to be strong for everybody. He does that for me. I can totally cry and blubber for hours, and he will give me food and a blanket and let me do it and leave me alone, or not leave me alone or whatever. He lets me not be strong all the time, which is good. It's kind of growing together, learning together, living life together. And that's what I learned about that. And so now we're in love and we're getting married.
My Black girl magic would be, I was doing makeup for Sports Illustrated. God lined everything up just right. I was able to do the makeup for a young lady who was the first young lady to breastfeed on Sports Illustrated. And I just think that moment of finally seeing your work, for me, that was my first moment of seeing my work on a real runway that was actually going to be recorded and televised somewhere, somewhere. And I think for me, that was the moment where all of the effort and all of the work and training and the times where I didn't do so well and the times where I messed up, they came full circle for me. And I think for me, it showed me that with the right people and the right timing, you can be anything. I saw everything come full circle, and I think that's truly what Black Girl Magic is.
I was sitting down at one of my employers for my performance review. And my manager asked me, what was it that I wanted to do? And so I looked at my manager and I said, I want to be a COO. And he looked at me and he laughed. And he said, you're never going to be a COO. And so what I understood in that moment is that that was what Makita wanted. And if you were not going to help me get there, it was going to have to be me creating that for myself. And that's exactly what I did. Today I am a COO, and proudly COO of my own business.
I feel like I'm different because, and I know that whether I'm African or I was born here Black, I'm still Black, there's still that struggle. There is that divide in the Black community of oh, well, you don't really know or understand the Black American experience. But it's just I'm African, and people, whether I'm African or was born here, I still harbor the same struggles. Basically, I was very naive and ignorant to a lot of issues about being a Black woman, about being Black in general, until I educated myself, until I spoke to my girlfriends, until I spoke to other Black people and befriended other Black people and heard their stories. I'm grateful for the experience of talking to them because it opened the floodgates for me to talk to my parents about their experiences. Now, although I am grateful that my parents shielded me, I am grateful that I was able to grow up and learn about these things on my own and talk to people and really gain their perspective and really just learn to stand by my Black brothers and sisters. Whether I'm African, whether I was born here, doesn't matter, I am Black. Black is beautiful. Black is strong. Black is empowerment. just to sum it up, beautiful. I keep thinking of beautiful because Black is just beautiful in every way, shape, or form possible.